Hey, D here, welcome back. Ever wonder how we got from stone tools to smartphones? History isn't a straight line. Sometimes it's full of glitches and anomalies. Today, we're diving into 5 ancient discoveries that look shockingly like modern machines. These artifacts blur the lines between past and present, forcing us to rethink what our ancestors were truly capable of. As we explore, think about which one blows your mind the most, and let me know in the comments. Let's rewind the clock and check out some technology that shouldn't exist. Imagine the scene. It's the year 1900, off the coast of a small Greek island. A group of sponge divers, braving the depths, stumbles upon the remains of an ancient shipwreck. Among the scattered treasures and broken statues, they find a strange, corroded lump of bronze and wood. At first, it's dismissed as nothing more than a worthless chunk of debris, just another relic lost to the sea. But decades later, as technology advances, scientists take a closer look. X-ray scans and careful cleaning reveal something astonishing. Inside that lump is a complex system of at least 30 interlocking gears, hidden for centuries beneath layers of corrosion. This is the Antikythera mechanism, often called the world's first analog computer. It's a device so advanced, so out of place for its time, that it continues to baffle and inspire researchers to this day. By simply turning a hand crank, users in ancient Greece could model the movements of the cosmos as they understood it. The mechanism could track the positions of the sun and moon, follow the paths of the known planets, and even predict eclipses years in advance. It was, in essence, a mechanical model of the universe, an astronomical calculator built over 2,000 years ago. The device even included a dial to track the timing of the Olympic Games, and its surfaces were covered in inscriptions written in ancient Greek. These texts served as a kind of user manual, offering instructions and explanations for the mechanism's many functions. The engineering behind the Antikythera mechanism is nothing short of mind-blowing. Its gears are cut with incredible precision, featuring complex ratios and even planetary gearing systems designed to mimic the irregular orbits of celestial bodies. The level of craftsmanship and mathematical understanding required to build such a device is staggering, especially considering the tools available at the time. What's even more remarkable is that nothing like it would appear again for over 1,000 years. The knowledge and techniques used to create the Antikythera mechanism seem to vanish from history, leaving a mysterious gap in technological development until the rise of medieval clockwork in Europe. Its very existence hints at a lost tradition of scientific and mechanical knowledge in the ancient world. Who were the minds behind this marvel? What other inventions might have been lost to time, never to be rediscovered? Where did all this knowledge go? Was it destroyed in the fall of Rome, or lost forever in the burning of ancient libraries like Alexandria? Did wars, disasters, or simple neglect erase centuries of progress? The Antikythera mechanism stands as a ghost from a forgotten age, challenging our assumptions about the linear march of progress. It's a reminder that history is not always a straight line. Sometimes incredible advances are made, only to be lost and rediscovered centuries later. Discovering the Antikythera mechanism is like stumbling upon a modern laptop in the ruins of a medieval castle, so advanced, so unexpected, that it forces us to rethink what we thought we knew about the past. Some speculate that the great mathematician Archimedes, or perhaps his students, could have been involved in its creation. The city of Syracuse, a center of learning and innovation, is often mentioned as a possible origin. But despite decades of research, the true story behind the Antikythera mechanism remains shrouded in mystery. The device's sophistication, its use of epicyclic gears, its ability to perform complex astronomical calculations, demonstrates a level of scientific understanding that we never imagined existed in the ancient world. It's a testament to the ingenuity and curiosity of those early engineers and astronomers. Even today, researchers are still uncovering new functions and details hidden within the corroded fragments. Each discovery deepens the mystery, revealing just how much we still have to learn about the capabilities of ancient civilizations. The Antikythera mechanism isn't just an artifact, it's a message from a lost world, a whisper from the past, reminding us that history is full of forgotten brilliance, and that sometimes the greatest discoveries are the ones that challenge everything we thought we knew. Let's journey back thousands of years to the cradle of civilization, ancient Mesopotamia. This land, nestled between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, was home to some of humanity's earliest cities, innovations, and mysteries. In 1936, near the bustling city of Baghdad, archaeologists made a discovery that would puzzle scientists for decades: a small, unassuming clay jar, buried beneath layers of history. Inside this ancient vessel, they found a copper cylinder and an iron rod, both carefully sealed with black asphalt. The craftsmanship was precise, hinting at a purpose beyond simple storage. When filled with vinegar or grape juice, liquids rich in acid, this curious artifact produces a faint but measurable electric current. It's a simple chemical reaction, but one that seems astonishingly advanced for its time. Today we call it the Baghdad battery. It looks remarkably like a primitive battery, predating Alessandro Volta's invention by nearly 2,000 years. The resemblance is uncanny, sparking debates about its true function. But why would ancient people need a battery? What could they possibly have used electricity for in a world without light bulbs or electronics? Some researchers suggest it was simply a container for scrolls or held symbolic meaning in rituals. Yet, the design is too deliberate, too engineered to be a mere coincidence. The most intriguing theory is electroplating, using electricity to coat objects with precious metals like gold or silver. Imagine artisans in ancient workshops using this device to create dazzling jewelry or sacred relics. Modern experiments with replicas have shown that the Baghdad battery can indeed deposit a thin layer of metal onto another object, supporting the electroplating hypothesis. Others speculate it may have been used for medical treatments, perhaps in early forms of electroacupuncture or pain relief, hinting at a lost tradition of healing with electricity. The Parthian Empire, which ruled this region, was a vibrant crossroads of cultures and ideas. It's possible that knowledge of electricity was discovered by accident or passed along ancient trade routes only to be forgotten. Skeptics point out the lack of wires, switches, or workshops. But after thousands of years, delicate materials like organic wires or wooden tools may have simply decayed, leaving only the most durable pieces behind. The Baghdad battery remains an enigma, a whisper of lost science, challenging everything we think we know about ancient technology. Was it a scientific breakthrough, a ritual object, or something else entirely? What if the first uses of electricity weren't for lighting cities or powering machines, but for creating art, healing the sick, or performing sacred rituals? The possibilities are as electrifying as they are mysterious. Sometimes, the past sparks in ways we never expected, reminding us that history is full of surprises, and that the quest to understand our ancestors is far from over. Our next stop takes us deep into the heart of ancient Egypt, to the year 1898, a time when the sands of Saqqara still hid many secrets beneath their golden surface. Inside a tomb at Saqqara, archaeologists unearthed a curious small wooden object. It was unlike anything they had seen before. A bird-shaped figure, later named the Saqqara bird. At first, the artifact was simply catalogued as a child's toy or perhaps a ceremonial trinket. For decades, it sat quietly in museum storage, gathering dust, and attracting little attention from scholars or the public. But in 1969, Dr. Khalil Messiha, an Egyptian physician and amateur archaeologist, took a closer look. He noticed something remarkable. The wings of the Saqqara bird had an airfoil shape, curved on top and flat underneath, just like the wings of modern airplanes, designed to generate lift. Even more intriguing, the tail of the artifact was vertical, resembling the rudder of an aircraft, rather than the horizontal tail feathers of a real bird. This detail set it apart from typical bird figurines of the era. Driven by curiosity, Messiha built a replica of the Saqqara bird. When he added a missing horizontal tailplane, based on a notch at the rear, he discovered that the model could actually glide through the air, mimicking the flight of a simple glider. This raised a fascinating question. Could the ancient Egyptians have possessed some understanding of the principles of aerodynamics centuries before the Wright brothers ever took flight? The Saqqara bird dates to around 200 BC, a period when Egypt was a center of learning and innovation. The famous Library of Alexandria flourished during this era, attracting scholars from across the ancient world. Some experts argue that the artifact is simply a stylized representation of a falcon, a bird sacred to the Egyptians. Yet, the technical features, like the airfoil wings and vertical tail, are difficult to dismiss as mere coincidence. The wings are set at a dihedral angle, slanting upward from the body. This design provides roll stability, a key feature in modern aircraft. that helps keep them level during flight. At the rear of the artifact, there's a small notch, possibly intended to hold a missing tailplane, which would have further improved its gliding ability. Was the Sakar bird a child's toy, a religious symbol, or perhaps an early scientific model? Its true purpose remains a mystery, sparking debate among historians and aviation enthusiasts alike. Whatever its original function, the Sakara bird stands as a tantalizing clue that someone, over 2,200 years ago, was thinking about the possibility of flight in a way that feels surprisingly modern, whether or not it ever inspired real gliders soaring above the Nile. The Sakara bird remains a silent testament to the creativity and ingenuity of ancient minds, a forgotten innovation waiting to be rediscovered. Deep in Egypt's Dendera temple, strange carvings show bulb-like objects with snakes inside, connected to boxes by cables. To modern eyes, they look like giant light bulbs. Some claim these are ancient electric lamps, powered by something like the Baghdad battery. The carvings show a glass-like bulb, a socket-like lotus, and a snake resembling a filament or plasma stream. Proponents say this explains the lack of soot in tombs, no torches, just electric light. Egyptologists disagree, saying the images are religious. The bulb is the womb of the sky goddess, the snake is a deity, and the cable is a celestial barge. The scene, they argue, is a creation myth, not a schematic. Reflective copper plates, not electricity, lit the tombs. Still, the resemblance to a light bulb is hard to unsee. Are we seeing technology described as myth, or myth that just looks like technology? The Dendera light remains a provocative mystery, challenging us to see the past with open eyes. Our final stop, Crete, 1908. In the ruins of Phaistos, a clay disc is found, covered in a spiral of stamped symbols. This is the Phaistos disc, dating to around 1700 BC. The symbols weren't carved, they were pressed in with pre-made stamps. That means movable type. Printing 3,000 years before Gutenberg. The disc has 241 tokens, 45 unique signs. People, animals, tools, plants. Why make reusable stamps for just one disc? Maybe there were more, lost to time. The language is unknown, the script undeciphered, a message we can't read. Some think it's a hoax, but tests confirm it's genuinely ancient. Perhaps other printed documents existed on perishable materials. The disc's spiral layout suggests a story, or poem, but its meaning is lost. The Phaistos disc is a technological leap that appeared and vanished, a printed page from a book that was never written. So, there you have it. An ancient computer, a marvel of its time, a possible battery, a glider, a light bulb, and a printed disc, each one a mystery. These aren't just oddities, they're echoes of the future, found in the distant past. They challenge our view of history and remind us that human ingenuity sparks in unexpected ways. Which discovery surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. Remember, the past is never as far away as it seems.